Less than 24 hours into free agency, the NBA landscape is looking drastically different. With big-name free agents changing teams, some franchises are set for the future while others are crumbling. Let's look at some of the winners and losers after day one of NBA free agency. Winners. The Brooklyn Nets. The Nets decided to go all in and create two max slots, and it paid off landing them Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. A bit of unselfishness from the two stars to take under the max also allowed Brooklyn to sign DeAndre Jordan. The three former All-Stars now join a core of solid young players and will make Brooklyn a favorite in the East once KD returns. That is, if Kyrie doesn't destroy the chemistry like he did to the Celtics. The Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers struck big by signing Al Horford, creating one of the best defensive frontcourts in the league with Joel Embiid. The Sixers lost JJ Redick and Jimmy Butler, but were able to get Josh Richardson and re-sign Tobias Harris. A starting lineup of Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid is very lengthy and easily one of the strongest starting fives in the league. We'll have to wait and see if they can strengthen their bench, but the Horford signing is a huge addition and a big blow to Eastern rivals Boston. The Utah Jazz. The Jazz may be the favorites in the West next year if Kawhi doesn't sign with the Lakers. After acquiring Mike Conley via trade, Utah signed Bojan Bogdanovic, who averaged a career-high 18 points per game with the Pacers last season. The team lost Derek Favors, but was able to sign rebounding big man Ed Davis. With another year of experience for Donovan Mitchell and the presence of a veteran guard in Mike Conley, the Jazz are set to make a run for the ship next season. The Indiana Pacers. The Pacers were able to sign Malcolm Brogdon and Jeremy Lamb, giving them excellent guard depth for the upcoming season. They lost Bojan Bogdanovic, but are getting back Victor Oladipo from injury. The Pacers were a great team without Oladipo, so add in three solid guards to pair with Miles Turner, and the Pacers are looking at a top 4 seed in the East. Harrison Barnes. The last winner is not a team, but instead a player, for getting a big payday. Barnes is a solid player, but maybe not $85 million good. Still, Barnes will help the young uprising Kings team continue to develop as they look to make the playoffs for the first time since 2005. Losers. The New York Knicks. The Knicks traded away their only good player in Kristaps Porzingis in order to create cap space to sign two max free agents, but instead walked away with 34-year-old Taj Gibson. Signing Julius Randle was a good move, but Knicks fans can't be happy after their dream of Zion, Kyrie, and KD crumbled at their feet of Brooklyn and New Orleans. The Knicks, along with Julius Randle, were able to sign Bobby Portis and Wayne Ellington. While not the big names they were targeting, it does give them a solid young core to pair with RJ Barrett under Coach Fizdale. Still, the Knicks are losers for not offering KD a max contract. The Houston Rockets. The Rockets are losers for not making any moves, especially not being able to acquire Jimmy Butler or shed the contract of Chris Paul. Houston is hoping that running it back with the same team will give them a chance to win, now that Golden State will be without Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant. But Chris Paul is another year older, and the Lakers, Jazz, Nuggets, and Blazers are all looking better off as of today. The Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets mysteriously refused to offer Kemba Walker the Supermax contract, making it an easy decision for Kemba to leave Charlotte, an organization that failed to build around him during his 8 years with the team. If the team knew going into the offseason that they were not going to offer him the Supermax, which was the only leverage they had to keep him, it makes no sense why they didn't trade him during this season to kick off their rebuild. In the process of losing Kemba to the Celtics, they signed former Celtic Terry Rozier to a $58 million deal, a highly overpaying for a player who had a brief hot streak 2 seasons ago and is coming off an underwhelming past season. Rozier is still young and will most likely lead the Hornets in scoring next season, but he'll take a lot of bad shots and won't win Charlotte many games. The Minnesota Timberwolves. The Wolves were close to acquiring D'Angelo Russell, but needed to create cap space in order to allow his max contract. Unfortunately, they were unable to find a team willing to take on Andrew Wiggins' massive contract, meaning they were unable to acquire the All-Star point guard. The Wolves are now in danger of having Karl Anthony Towns request a trade, as it is clear that the Wolves won't be winning anytime soon with Wiggins' massive contract. Free agency is still just getting started and could take a huge turn based on Kawhi's decision. More trades are destined to happen, which will furthermore shake up the league, but some teams were more successful than others. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And hey, New York, at least you got Zion without Hobbs.